Hello, everybody. It's Matt with Copper Owl Coins, and we are on box number 4 of our new Nickel Hunt series. We've had a great time through the first 3 boxes, being a little bit selective, not just putting everything we find in. And right now we're sitting at 50.5% complete. That's 97 finds out of 192 spots. And during the last video, we took a look at the new books and put those 97 finds in. I've got a new tracker for that here on the computer. So let's get into this new box. I've looked at it. It's got holes on the other side and a whole lot of glue on this lid. Let's get it open. Here we go. Let's get in here. Let's see if we see anything that catches our eye. We've got some nice new ones. That'll definitely fill a few spots. Most of our newer ones were filling Denver spots, so the Philadelphias need to kind of make themselves known. So, nice looking buffalo there, and a ocean view here that looks pretty nice from this side. But let's get into these and see what else we might find. Here we go. Okay, roll number 4 is going to give us our first find of this box. I'm going to need to zoom in on it, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of one of those smoky colored nickels that you find from time to time, but it says 41, and it is going to be from Denver. And while I have you here, there was another interesting find. Obviously, that does not look to be correct. It could be a foreign, but I'm remembering back to my days when I used to go play at video games when they weren't all on your computer or phone at the video arcade called Aladdin's Castle, and they used to have like a little genie lamp on the back. I wonder if that's it, because the sides kind of look familiar too. Well, it is a genie lamp. And that is going to be from Aladdin's Castle, Bally's. All right. Well, I don't have a spot in the book for it, but I got a special place where I put useless tokens. Oh well, it's nostalgic. All right. Roll number 5 is going to give us this rusty looking one, but I saw the date when it was peeking out. It's going to be 1940. It's really not in very good shape at all. And let's see if we can pin down a mint mark. That's going to be a 40D. We already have one of those for the album, thank goodness, because I didn't really want to put that one in the album. Roll number 6, and we may have back-to-back finds here. Obviously you can see this 1958 peeking out from behind this one. This one's got some really rough sides, but I noticed it's got a mint mark on the back, so let's flip it over and see what we got. Hard to tell. Let's turn it. Focus. Looks like we're going to have a 1957, and that had a mint mark, so check that and see if it's a D. That makes sense. Yeah, 57. And this 58, let's see what we've got here. 58, Philadelphia. Just doing a quick check. This one will be an addition to the book. 57D we already have. Thank goodness. Because that's an ugly one. Okay, same roll, and we've got a 1942. Now, just looking at the edge, I don't think this one's going to be silver. We already have a 42 Philadelphia. Now, they made silvers in Philadelphia as well, and San Francisco in 42, but doesn't appear that they made one in Denver. So still got a little bit of, well, that's worn luster. You can see a reflection in the wear. Let's flip it over and see what we got. Well, that is going to be your everyday average Philadelphia, because we do not have a P above Monticello. So we've already got that one, but we'll take another one for, we'll tube it up, and we'll keep it. We have made it to roll number 12, And we have a 1956, and that is going to be a Denver. 56D on the board. Roll number 13 is going to give us our next find. It's going to be a 1955. Now, we already have the 55 P and D, so this one's not in great shape. I doubt it'll replace either of them, and it is a Denver. So, all right, we'll add it to our board, but we won't add it to the book. Roll number 16 is where we're going to find our next one at, it's going to be a 1952, and I think that's going to be an S. Yes, it is, 52S. Looking at my chart, we're going to need that one, so we're going to add another one from the 50s to our album. Sorry it's blurry there, but on to the next one. Right, we're in roll number 23. We've got one facing the back here. Looks pretty worn, so let's see what we got. Okay, that's going to be a 1942, and we didn't see a mint mark on the back, so that's going to be another one of those 42 Phillies that is not silver. Roll number 26, and we have this one was facing this way, but it is a 1946, and that was a Philly. Okay, roll number 35 is going to give us this 1959, and it is from Denver. We'll have to compare that to the one we already have. Roll number 39 is going to give us one of our oldest ones of the hunt so far, and the better looking of the two 1940s that we have. Let's check it, and it is going to be from Philadelphia. So this will be the better of the two. We got a bunch of them from the last couple boxes. We will have to check and see which one is the book-bound one. A couple rolls later, in roll number 41, we're going to find 1941. And it is going to be from Philadelphia as well. Not too bad looking. And let me just check. Yep, we could upgrade that one. We'll see. Two rolls later, in roll number 43, we are going to have 1958, and that is going to be from Denver. No surprise there. Roll number 49 is going to give us the 1954, and it is also going to be from Denver. And let's just do a quick check. Looks like we have one from there. It's a little slick again, but we will also compare it to what we have there. One more roll to go in the box. Let's see what we can find. All right, everybody, we did not find anything in the last box. I'm going to sneak one more in here just for fun. We did not find anything in the last roll of the box, but we did find a total of 7 from the 40s and 8 from the 50s. 15 finds, 40s and 50s, none from the 30s. And then we have one Canadian that we found, 1982, and this miscellaneous Aladdin's Castle. You know, little nostalgia there. So 17 finds in total. I think we're going to have a couple of ads from this collection of 40s and 50s, which is good. Just quick recap: we have 1940 and 1940D. 41P and 41D, 2 of them from 1942, not silver, and 1 from 1946, which is a Philadelphia. Here we're going to have 1952S, 1954D, 1955D, 1956D, 57D, that's really beat up around the edges and almost shaved off. We'll have a 58P and a 58D, and wrap things up with a 59D, and of course the Canadian and the game token. So Not too bad a hunt, a little light on the fines. I kind of felt like it might be headed that way at the midway point, but you know, that's how it goes. The good news is we've got a whole bunch of them to sort through and a whole lot of new additions to the book. So we'll cut this short and give you another look at that book after we get done putting them in. All right, we've got a quick book recap. We had 41 additions and 5 updates. You can see we do not have any of the 2022s just yet. I do have a roll of 2022Ds, but I'm not going to break that open just yet. The 2020Ws, yeah. You can go get the set for that, but finding it in the wild is would be a first. I'm sure it's happened, but you know, just a little beyond the scope of what we're going to do here. So let's move this book out of the way, and we'll take a look at the book number 2, kind of working our way backwards in time here. So you can see a lot fewer spots open on this one as well, and not surprisingly, the number of spots open with the book with the most spots open is going to be book number 1 with the oldest in there. Didn't have any additions to our silver war nickels there, unfortunately, this time, but that's okay. And you can see we start to get things going in the late 50s where we have solid there. And you know, so far so good. We only have, let's see, what's that going to be? That's going to be 54 openings left, so we are just under 72% done. So I want to thank everybody for joining us for this hunt. As you can see, we used the nickel map from Rob Finds Treasure. A little shout to him. Hopefully, if you're still enjoying this and want to hang around, we'll have box number 5 sometime soon. And I just encourage you to check out channels of other people doing nickel hunts and other coin roll hunts, and go show them some love as well. If you'd like to subscribe here, there's a subscribe button with a bell next to it. Hit the subscribe, turn that bell on to turn your notifications to all. Like and subscribe this, like and comment on this video, and that'll help things out tremendously. Until we get a chance to get together again, we'll work on filling these books up with a few more finds. They'll probably start to taper off quite a bit because through four boxes, 138 out of 192 finds. You know, we're gonna slow down tremendously here with probably more updates and fewer ads, but you never know what we'll find in the box. We'll see you next time.